guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my current favorite podcasts. I love using podcasts to learn English because it's free and you learn a lot of interesting things to talk about. My number one favorite category is definitely true crime. I'll share with you all of my favorite cases later too. I also really enjoy listening to audiobooks. Audible is my favorite. Recently, I've been listening to The Great Gatsby and I've been loving it. So if you're interested, I'll have a link down below that can get your first month Audible subscription for free, which means you can get 1 free audiobook and 2 Audible original. So if you like to learn practical daily spoken English, consider subscribing to the channel and join the family. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you get a notice every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get into the video. Now, as I said, my first category is definitely true crime. I love this category. I used to think I'm a freak because Chris doesn't like this kind of content at all. And then I discovered true crime podcasts on the podcast app. I realized that there's a community of people just like me who are interested in these kind of content as well. And I think the reason is it's real, it's intense, it's suspenseful, and a lot of times the killer never admits to committing the crimes, and so it's kind of open-ended, and it's really up to you to form your own opinion on whether this person is guilty or not. My top 2 favorite true crime podcasts are Crime Junkie and True Crime All the Time. I think Crime Junkie is the one that's more popular on the podcast app. This show is hosted by Ashley Flowers and Britt, but Ashley Flower is the main storyteller, and boy, can this girl tell a story. She can kind of bring you into that situation and make you experience what was happening. And they actually covered the Zhang Yingying case a few weeks ago. So if you know about the case and you want to learn more about it, go listen to their podcast. Another one is called True Crime All the Time, and this is hosted by 2 men. I actually don't remember their names, but I really like them because the difference between True Crime All the Time and Crime Junkie is that True Crime All the Time tells the story from the beginning, and they're more focused on the killer himself or herself. They often go all the way back to the killer's childhood and kind of show you how they grew up and their backgrounds. And now, because I'm such a crime junkie myself, I just have to share with you some of the most infamous cases that you should know. First one, I think most Americans know about this case, JonBenet Ramsey. This is about a little girl who was murdered, and the case is still unsolved. I'm not gonna give you too much details because any detail would be a spoiler alert. The next one has to be my personal favorite, or the one that I did the most research on, is the Scott Peterson case, or the Laci Peterson case. Laci is the one that was murdered, and Scott is the one that's convicted of her murder, her husband. Next one is the Michael Peterson case. Yeah, they have the same last name, both convicted murderers at one time, but they're not related. They just have the same last name. It's also called the Staircase case. Next one is Casey Anthony, and Casey Anthony is a mother and her little daughter died. That's all I'm gonna give you. And OJ Simpson, this one you have to know because they actually call it the case that shaped the nation or something. Next one is the Chandra Levy case, and this one involves a senator. It's got everything, so go watch this case as well. Next one, Jodi Arias. And what's special about this case is Jodi Arias herself. Maybe you can call her antisocial, I don't even know, but it's just her behaviors are strange. Okay, now we've covered all the most infamous crime you should know. Now let's move on to some more moderate shows. First one, the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe Rogan is a really great communicator. He used to be a comedian. Chris actually introduced me to this show. He loves the Joe Rogan show. He interviews people from all walks of lives. One of the few episodes that I think you should definitely listen to is the one with Elon Musk and the one with Bernie Sanders. Next one is called Grammar Girl, and this one is for us. the language learners. I like this one because she always breaks down each grammar issue and she tells you when and how to use it in a given situation. Next one is a special called The Dropout. This is about Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. If you are not familiar with the story, go listen to this one right now. It's such an interesting story. This must be one of the biggest scandals in Silicon Valley or the startup world. Next one is a new one. It's called The Office Ladies. If you like the show The Office, you should definitely go listen to this. This is hosted by the actress who played Pam and the one who played Angela. I know they're really good friends in real life, but on the show, they're pretty much frenemies. Next one, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last recommendation video, it's called The Stuff You Should Know. I like this one because you really learn about a lot of random stuff and you can pick out topics that you're interested in and listen to it. So it's pretty great. Last but not least, it's called Limetown. This one is also crime related, but it's not true crime. It's a fictional story and it's about a town of biologists or scientists, I forgot, but it's a town of people who disappeared in one night and then one reporter started follow up and digging up the story. It's pretty good. Alright, that is it for all of my recommendations. Let me know in the comment down below if you have your own favorite podcasts. I'm always in the market for a new one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!